our focus on this field of activities which is material. Yeah. Right now in the material world, generally the conditioned souls are, their focus is not the Lord, their focus is not the soul, their focus is the field of activities. In these 24 material elements of which this body is constituted. You ask any common man, he is an Annamaya or Pranamaya or Manomaya, that's all. Huh? They are caught up in, no. You ask a boy, why are you going to college? He'll say, I want to earn a degree. Why do you want a degree? Because I want to get a job. Why do you want a job? Because I want to make money. Why do you want to make money? Then how will I eat my food? Or how will I get a house? Or how will I live? Even birds are also living in a nest. Birds are also getting their food. Did they go to college? Just for getting their food and getting their house? The elephant in the African jungle are eating tons of food, 4 or 5 tons of grass every day. Which college they went to study to get this grass? So, to get your food and house, you don't have to go to college. But this is what people think they have to do. People are thinking that is Annamaya Kosh. They are stuck up on that platform. Or some people think, oh, you have to struggle in this world, you have to join the rat race. Run to get promotion. That's pranamaya. Like that. And some people have earned some enough wealth. Now they are little happy. They think, okay, now let me relax a while and then let me eat some nice food. Let me hear some nice music. So these are people like that. They are also in the third stage, Manomaya or Jnanamaya only. So very few people think about, what is this world created for? Why are we suffering? Where am I coming from? Where am I supposed to go? Then they come to fourth stage. So now why should I lift my eyes from focusing on the field of activities to focus on something superior? Now think about a child, say father makes a sandbox, we call it. Sandbox means sometimes in a house or in a school also you find they make a cement wall. Maybe this much height they make. This much height they make a cement wall like this and they fill it up with sand. And in that they put sliding games. They put sometimes seesaw. Seesaw? Going like this, seesaw. Sometimes, children can climb up some kind of structure kind of thing. And then climb up this side and come down that side. They make all these things. So when the children go to play there, they can spend 4 hours there. You can see that. And even wonder how will you spend 4 hours there? They can spend because children are by nature playful. Now that sandbox is called as the children's field of activity. Similarly, take a barber, for example. In a barber shop, if you go, the barber has been a barber for 20 years or 30 years. He has seen so many heads and so many color hairs, brown hair, black hair, different type of hairs, white hairs. He has seen different type of scissors, different type of blades, different type of lotions, different big mirrors, small mirrors, different type of paste and lotions. And his life is confined to that. You take a chappal stitcher. He has seen different type of leather shoes, different type of chappals. He has done repair. So everybody has a certain field of activity in which they are dwelling for their whole life, and they spend away their life like that. Children are spending away their time in playing. Barber wala is spending all his life with hairs only. Correct, no? Similarly, the jivas in this world, they consider this body to be the source of pleasure. This body to be everything. They think, oh, tongue is very nice. If I put gulab jamun, it's very tasty. Oh, with eyes I can see beautiful forms. Oh, with ears I can hear nice music. All boys, girls are all putting their, this thing, earphone. All the time going in train, bus. How many of you have seen everybody with the earphone, correct, na? When I see them, I get inspired. I have to hear lecture. I am not carrying a ear this thing with me, earphone. Everybody is hearing. They are hearing some radio mirchi or something. Yeah. And people think this body is wonderful. They are decorating the body, dressing the body, different hairstyles, different dress styles, different shoes, different belts. People are shoe conscious, belt conscious, jeans conscious, shirt conscious, hairstyle conscious, except Krishna conscious. Everything else conscious. So they are fully focusing on this bodily field. They think this field is the field of pleasure. Like a child goes to school for what? For studying and earning a degree or just playing all day. Huh? You will find that many children actually don't study. They want to play. In the school they want to play, come home and play. So most human beings are also like naughty children in this world. No? They simply want to play video games, watch movies, eat out in hotels, spend time here, spend time there, and they don't take out time to understand what this world is. This world is actually a place for correction, to reform our heart, to purify our heart. You can consider this world as a hospital. And what is our disease? I already told you 3 diseases: controlling mentality, enjoying mentality, proprietorship mentality, which many asuras had, and we also have in some proportion. So we have to cleanse these mentalities and render our heart pure. And for us to do that, this bodily field of activity should not be everything for us. We should lift up our vision. Look up. That is necessary. Then one can focus on the soul and then eventually super soul also. Therefore the Upanishads say, Uttishtata, Jagrata, Prapyavaran, Nibodhata. They are saying, wake up, O sleeping soul. Don't be stuck in bodily consciousness. Simply eating, sleeping, mating, defending. Even the dogs and cats are doing it. Don't get stuck in that. You look at the animals, look at the birds, they all are doing the same things. And you have already done it in millions of animal bodies and birds' bodies. Now that you have got a human body, atato brahma jignasa, jivasya tattva jignasa, they are saying. So therefore in this 13th chapter, first we understood about the field of activities till now, which is our own body and our own situation in which we are put in this life. One good news for all of you, I'll tell you. You can change your field of activity in this very life even before you change your body. This can be something very amazing to you. How? Say for example, Mrigari had one field of activity as a hunter, half killing animals, and gathering all the animal skins and everything. From that field of activity, Narada Muni purified him and elevated him to another field of activity, namely a pure devotee. Now in the new field of activity, you will see him, his hands, legs, all body, everything was utilized in Lord Krishna's service. He was eating only prasad. He was chanting the holy name. When his spiritual master came, he danced and chanted the holy name and welcomed Parvata Muni and Narada Muni. So his whole field of activities could change within one lifespan itself. So you don't have to wait for you to die to change your field of activity. Some students say, Prabhu, in this particular life I got a body in such a family. Now I am gone, now my father is a drunkard. Like one father had 2 sons. And one son became a solid drunkard. He got completely spoiled. And due to drinking he got liver cirrhosis and he died. But in his last days people asked him, why did he become a drunkard? He said, you see, my father is a drunkard. I learned this bad habit from him. I couldn't give up. And the another son, he never drank even a drop of liquor. And he went on to become a lawyer and went on to become a high court judge. He became a high court magistrate. At the time there were only 4 or 5 magistrates in India. He became one of them. So people asked him, how did you become a high court magistrate? Your father is a drunkard. He said, yes, that's right. I learned from my father that I should not drink. If I drink like him, I will become spoiled like him. He said. So in this way, every one of us have the opportunity to change our field of activity in this life. You can modify the old sanskaras by replacing them with new sanskaras. You have the ability. You are coming to the Bhagavad Gita classes. This is the way. By hearing the scriptures, chanting the holy name, associating with devotees, we can actually change our field of activity. So we go to the second step now, which is items of knowledge. Yes.